You know what's crazy? What I found to be very interesting, and I get this question of people say, I never expected my relationship to fail. I thought that it was, amazing and it was great or whatever, and all of a sudden it just abruptly ended. But the thing is this, and I began to ask this question: then what did you do to actually help fix it? Well, I always told him or I always told her what she did wrong. And a lot of times people fail to recognize that the reason why so many relationships fail is because you spend so much time telling your significant other what they did wrong versus helping them get it right, right? Because relationships take work. I'm not talking about, you being the only one to maintain a healthy or trying to fix the relationship, but I'm talking about two people walking in agreement to actually fix it. If all you're doing is complaining, you're nagging and you find yourself actually withdrawing from one another. And that's what happens in a lot of relationships. You create a back and forth and you find yourself withdrawing constantly. And so my challenge is to you today is to spend more time instead of complaining to your significant other. Figure out what can you do to help bring resolve. And now I'm not talking about, because every relationship ain't supposed to work, but at the same time there are those that are really committed, that you have one minor problem, and because you haven't put the egos aside, you haven't put your pride aside, you prefer to create this back and forth type deal. A relationship is compromise. It's compromise. It's willing to die to yourself to understand the other person. And so at the end of the day, instead of complaining, you can have a conversation as an adult, and you can just simply say, listen, these are my issues, but I'm also willing to help you. And so tell me, what are your issues with me? And so it just start a dialogue, and you try to work together. Now again, this does not apply to all relationships. This is just me saying I understand why some relationships fail.